Hello Capricorn, and welcome to Three Trails Tarot. Thank you so much for being here today to join us for the December 2021 reading. Now this is a general reading, but take what resonates, okay? To start off, I'm just going to go ahead and see what your general energy is for the month, and here the card popped out for us. And we have a goat, mental clarity, and foundation. So you're looks like you're going to be reassessing some things that you've done and plans that you've had, Capricorn, and you gaining some clarity on exactly where you need to focus and what you need to do, and also setting some foundations for future plans. Okay, let's see what your overall actions are going to be for the month of December 2021. Let's see what we have for overall actions. And we have the Chariot, Death, Five of Wands, and Queen of Swords. Well, Capricorn, you are making some major changes here, or going into like getting ready to charge forward on something that you are trying to do. So here with the Chariot, definitely charging forward, ready to make things happen, and it could involve travel for some of you. This is going to create some kind of transformation for you, like a rebirth. You're going to feel that you're now in the direction that so you're changing course. I just see this as changing course, a life course, because these are major arcana cards. So you're changing a life course here, and starting something new, which makes you feel like you're renewed, a renewed person, and like a rebirth. Here with the Five of Wands, there's going to be some competition. There's going to be some obstacles in your way as you're striving for this goal. Going to be competing with some others to get there first, to get to the top. And you're ready, you're willing to fight, and you're taking a strong lead with this as the Queen of Swords, just being honest, being protective, and just saying what's on your mind, not having any problems. If you need to be cold about it or harsh about it, oh well, because you see that as the way that you're going to get what you need, or what you need to win in this competition. You're not going to hold it back. You're going to be completely honest about your thoughts about it, and how you feel about what they're doing to compete with you. Whether you think they're not qualified, you will say it. You're not qualified. All right, let's see what the fine details are here. What are some of the details for the month? Some of the actions, feelings, concerns, inspirations. Let's see. So we have the Hierophant, another high arcana card here. Lots of big life changes. Two of Cups, Five of Swords, King of Cups, Princess of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, the Empress, and Eight of Swords. Okay, so Capricorn, I see you here as just really feeling like you got some traditional things that you're contemplating or thinking about, like marriage maybe for some of you, and for others of you, maybe a change in your lifestyle to bring it back to a spiritual direction, to just kind of set some more structure to your life. This is what I feel this Hierophant's about, trying to set some structure. Foundation, my goodness. I just happened to glance over and say, that's why I'm getting that message, because that's your general energy. You just want to, you've looked at things in your life, and you're just thinking maybe it's time to reassess your values and your desires for the kind of lifestyle that you want. And so now you want some structure there. And some part of that structure is marriage for many of you. Or it maybe not in a traditional manner, but some sort of partnership commitment, just knowing that you have that someone, and having family, that's your family. That's been heavy on your mind. And with the Princess of Wands, there's definitely a lot of, you just this is deep in your heart that you want to have this family. You want to grow family. And for some of you, this is a young person that you're thinking of that you want to be part of your life, Capricorn. Some of you are looking at someone who is much younger than you, because the Princess of Wands, a young, youthful person, either youthful in attitude or just really much younger than you. And an attractive person, or you find this person attractive, so who you want in your life as you're creating, establishing some structure or family for yourself. Now, as we move on in mid-month, there's actually a proposal. I think some of you are going to ask this person to be in a long-term relationship with you, to have some sort of commitment to each other. And with the Princess of Pentacles, I just see this as, just ready to protect this person and provide for them the things that you feel will give them comfort and happiness, and to provide that for yourself too. So you want your family to have some comfort. And so you are looking at other methods or opportunities or options to grow your resources in order to provide this kind of comfort for your family, the kind of comfort that you have in mind for them. And for those of you who are already very well off, hardworking Capricorn, this is just like I said earlier, you wanting for that person to know that you can provide this for them and make them feel comfortable, so that they will want to be with you, and long term. They may already want to be with you, but you would like to see it more of a long-term relationship, Capricorn. And here we see here with Five of Swords, there has been some back and forth, maybe arguing or conflict with this person, trying to explain to them the advantages, because I still see these doves up here. These look like doves to me, where you still see them, Capricorn, as the right person for you, even though you're both kind of going back and forth with whether or not you want to have this kind of a long-term relationship, or jump the broom or tie the knot, whatever expression you would normally use. So there's kind of like been a lot of back and forth, which kind of upset you. It's upset you a lot because you know what you want, but it seems like this person, because I think it might have to do with their youthfulness, that they are just not ready. They're not ready to move there yet. And so you two are kind of going back and forth with that. And with the Empress, we see that you're just really wanting to have this relationship, and I feel that this is a earth sign, because the Empress is a fertility card, and it's also about abundance and parenting. So that's why I kind of really see the whole family theme going on here. And this Empress card is telling me that you're maybe looking at a Taurus, a Virgo, or maybe another Capricorn like yourself. And this person, you would love to have a family with them. This is like a deep desire for you. Really sensing that you feel that this will change things for you and make you feel like you have a new life, a family life. I think this reading has to do with a lot of Capricorns that are single, or getting out of a marriage or a commitment and wanting something new, something fresh, something with a younger person. So here we have King of Cups, definitely feeling, I think like a paternal kind of, you know, energy. Not to say that you're a male necessarily, but just have that more of a like paternal, protective energy for this person. You just want to be there for them. You want to take care of them. But you're also older, so it's kind of like you're a little bit of a bossy person with them too. I see that. And then here also with this King of Cups, it's just, you know, like I said, masculine energy, but mature, you know, and you just more the leader here, or the boss, and the would be kind of like the boss in relationship. Not to say that you're bossy, but you would definitely be the one defining maybe some of the structure within the home. Like, oh, we'll have this kind of house, and we'll, you know, have the vacations here and there, whatever. It seems like you would be more the head of the household. And like I said, this could be any gender, but it's just an energy, masculine energy. And here with the Eight of Swords, I see that you kind of feel, does this person not seem attractive? What's the problem here? Why aren't things happening the way I want them to happen? You're viewing yourself differently from the how the person actually views you as, in a very positive light. Look at all this light. Look at all this light around the swords, but you're the one that's kind of like down on yourself because you're wondering, what will it take? What will it take for them to see that I really care for them, and I want them to be a part of my life, and I want to have a family with them. So this is the kind of general energy that I'm feeling here, and that's the mental clarity. You're trying to figure out, like, what is it? What is it? Wanting to know. Let me go ahead and see if we can get some clarification on this reading or some additional information for you, Capricorn. Let's see. This seems more like a relationship reading, which is kind of refreshing because most of my other readings have been about income, resources, finances, future planning. So let's see. We have the King of Shields. Okay, so another King card. Definitely you are, and see how this person is below the King, sitting on a stool below the King, taking care of the King, and the King is listening, but the King is on a throne, and this person's sitting below them. So I think this card is trying to tell us that this person sees himself as not your equal, and maybe that might be the problem here, why you think that they're not interested, even though you've shown them all that you could do for them, that you can make them feel comfortable, that you can make them feel safe and have a nice home and provide for them what they want. But you know, the reason they're not reciprocating or agreeing to do the commitment is because they don't feel that they're on the same level with you. And that might be the issue, Capricorn. So definitely something to think about, something to ask and see if that is the reason. It could be a whole nother reason, but this is just what I'm getting here. Because look at this, King card, and the Hierophant, you know, these are like all like really strong. And then we've got Queens. So this is definitely, you know, the court cards. And so we see royalty here. So this person looks almost like a peasant, right? They're definitely not the equal of this king. So that's probably their perception, is that they want to be more of an equal. Or they just don't feel like they're more of equal, especially if you have that very kind of like paternal energy going on in your relationship. Let me see if we can get more information for you. So we have here Six of Shields, definitely. So the give and take, they feel like you're giving them more than what they can give, and they just don't feel like they can equally share in that, or equally so I'm getting that this person is a proud person. They want to feel like they're on equal ground with you if they're going to get with you. And so they, you know, are not so quick to say yes, because maybe they want to get to there first. They want to excuse me, have a better situation before they say yes. But I see that here as with this Six of Shields give and take card, that they don't feel that they are able to give you what you can give them, or be balanced in that way. That you're offering more, and they want to be able to offer as much. Okay, let's see what else we have. Nine of Shields. Yep, they do know that you could give them the world, definitely. And you know that you could give them what they want, to feel comfortable and to feel that they have their needs met. So I think that the only hesitation is that they feel like they're not your equal. Let's see if we can get some guidance here from this oracle deck. Let's see what we have here. And we have separate. So I guess the question here is just how hard do you want to work for this person? Are they, I guess you could say, are they worth it? Because if they're making you feel miserable, if they're making you feel incomplete, and you're so ready to have a family, do you have enough time? I mean, where are you in your life? Are you a much older Capricorn? Are you a middle-aged Capricorn? Do you have time to have the kind of family life that you want to be able to have? If not, maybe it's time to consider separation, or finding someone who is ready to make that next move with you, instead of, you know, having a lot of heartache over this person that is not ready for you, or just explaining to them or asking them, hey, what is the holdup? What's the problem? And see if maybe you guys can come to some kind of compromise. But otherwise, if it's going to be a you know, an issue for you, or you know, just drive a stake in your heart because you're not able to get past this point where there's a commitment, or you think that they'll say yes when you do your proposal, then maybe it's time for a change, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to be harsh or anything, but so this is what this card is saying. Sometimes you just gotta ask, or be blunt and just say, hey, what's the deal? Find out what it is. Okay, so let's see what else we have for you. And water. Okay, so this is a healing card. So Capricorn, you know what helps the earth grow and feel nourished is water. So if you ever feel stressed, or come to a point where you feel like you just really frustrated, try to take some time to step away. Visit a lake, sit by the ocean, sit on, you know, a shoreline somewhere, watch waterfalls, or drink a lot of water, because you also don't want to get dehydrated. And stress can really dehydrate us, because then we forget to drink water when we're stressed out. Many of us forget to do that. Let's see, what else do I have for you, Capricorn? So I have accomplishment. Okay, so with accomplishment is responsibility. So the question here is, with this card, with regard to your reading, is how much do you have onus for in this relationship to make it work, and how much is on them to make it work? And assign that responsibility for making it work. And I think once you two can come to an agreement, then you'll have your good luck. See this rabbit up here? You'll have your good luck. But it's first realizing who needs to be responsible. Do you really need to provide for everything? Do you have to? Or is that just something you feel you should do or need to do in order for them to want to be with you? Maybe that's not what they want. Maybe they want to be able, and I could see that here with the Six of Shields, or is that they want to be able to also, they want a partnership. They want a real partnership, a true give and take, a balance of sharing, and a balance of, you know, who pays for what, or who handles what. And if you're overpowering and wanting to always be the one in charge, maybe that could, you know, be the reason why they're not committing to you. And if you guys can get that situated, then you can successfully move forward and both of you get what you want. But I believe this card has to do with Who takes onus for what? You know, who takes responsibility for what? Who owns it? Who owns that? Okay, let's see. We have Earth. And you know, with this particular card, which is also a healing card, and you're Earth. So this is saying, again, take time with nature. Be with nature. When things get frustrating, when things feel like there's no resolution, when you get into this competition here with each other, or this conflict with each other here with the Five of Swords, when you feel there's a competition, maybe there's a little power struggle. That's what I'm seeing now, is that this Five of Wands isn't just competition, because this is a relationship. This is really turned into a relationship reading. This is competition, like power struggle. Who's in charge? Who's going to make the decisions? Who's going to be the boss? But do you really need to have a boss when it's a partnership? It should be, you know, mutual understanding. And that causes conflicts when there's a power struggle. See, Five of Swords, you got conflicts going on. So when that happens and you feel frustrated, Capricorn, go back to nature. Drink a lot of water, be around water, and also be around plants, be around nature. Sit in a garden. But you know what really stands out to me here are these little things right here that look like ears. Listen. Listen to what your partner is trying to tell you. Maybe they already told you what is the problem. Maybe they've already answered this question. That you're like, what is the deal? Why are you not, you know, are you not attracted to me? You know, am I not giving enough? Maybe they've already answered it, but you just didn't hear it. Okay, so try to listen to what they're actually saying to you. Excuse me. I'm gonna pull one more card here from this deck. For guidance. Is also Oracle deck. It's the Divine Goddess Oracle deck. Let's see what we have for you. And evaluation. See? Feed out what doesn't serve you and reevaluate the situation. So examine your situation and ask yourself, really, what is truly happening? And be truthful, not just about what the person is doing, but also how you're thinking about the situation. Perhaps there's some biases or preconceived ideas or even assumptions that is what's holding you back. Those thoughts might be what's holding you back here with Eight of Swords, indicated by Eight of Swords. All right, Capricorn, that is all I have for you, and I really, really hope that you found this helpful in some way. And if you did, please be sure to like and subscribe before you leave. I wish you happy holidays, and until next time, best wishes to you always. Bye, Capricorn.